I'm your host, John Boyette, with the City of Raleigh's Public Affairs Department, and welcome to this edition of Under Construction. On this show, we take a quarterly look at capital improvement projects the City of Raleigh is undertaking to improve our area's quality of life. Today, we're taking a look at a major transit project, renovation of downtown's Go Raleigh Station, formerly the Moore Square Transit Station. Also, we'll update you on some of the city's other capital projects. When we return from a short break, we'll open our show at Go Raleigh Station.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Since the Moore Square Transit Station was built way back in 1988, the City of Raleigh's public bus system has expanded considerably to accommodate a growing population. To keep up with these changes, the city is renovating the aging transit mall located in downtown Raleigh. The project is designed to improve the transit experience for riders in many ways.
Phase one of the Go Raleigh project is currently underway. We got started in February, and we hope that phase one will be complete, and it should be complete late this summer. Phase one will include new and expanded restroom facilities, a new ticketing booth, a new crew quarters for our drivers and employees, as well as a new stairwell and elevator in the Moore Square deck. Well, when we finish phase one of the project late this summer, probably around August, we'll be moving into phase two of the project, which will really be those areas that are east of Moore Square deck. Those areas will include a new bus lane on the east side, reconstructing all of those areas, as well as our pedestrian exits out to Blunt Street. Again, with all of this certainly comes improved passenger waiting. We'll have Wi-Fi access in the facility. It's just going to be a new, modernized facility, and you're really not going to recognize it compared to what we have now. I think that phase two should be done at the end of this calendar year. So we're looking for a busy year in 2016, but hopefully at the start of 2017, we're going to have a new functional Go Raleigh station. So our station historically has been called Moore Square Transit Station. We have recently gone through our rebranding with our fixed route transit system, and we're now Go Raleigh. So we've renamed the station Go Raleigh Station. So as part of phase one of our project, we will have a new bus lane. The Go Raleigh Station was originally constructed to handle the one-way traffic flow on Hargett and Martin Street, but now obviously those streets are bi-directional. So we'll actually have traffic in our westernmost bus lane traveling in both directions. That'll give us extra bus capacity, as well as making our passenger waiting areas expanded to make it much more comfortable when boarding buses. So during this project, starting with phase one and all the way through phase two, we've had to make some changes, obviously, to where all of our buses are queuing. We've moved a large number of our buses to Martin Street, which is on the south side of Moore Square Park. We have up 10 bus shelters there, as well as a bus lane to make sure that there is no conflicts between pedestrians and traffic. We've also added a little bit of bus queuing on Hargett Street, and we still have our bus queuing on Wilmington Street. So we've had to change things up a bit, but once we make that initial change, then all of the buses should stay in those areas through the duration of the project. Well, the construction of the Go Raleigh project is certainly going to take patience by everyone. It's a lot of changes. We're changing our bus zones. So we certainly want to make sure we're trying to provide good information to the general public. If you go to our website at raleighnc.gov/transit, you can find a map where all of our buses are currently queuing, as well as updates on the Go Raleigh Station project itself. You can also on the website find connections or links to our Twitter page, as well as our Facebook page, which is being updated pretty much on a daily basis on our progress and things that are going on throughout the station. So with a project of this size and scope, we're always going to have citizens that may have questions or even concerns about the project. And so we do have a project phone number which is dedicated, and that phone number goes to a series of employees which monitor that number on a daily basis. That number is 919-996-6154. So if anyone has any questions or concerns or just wants general information, give that number a call and we can get right back with you. This project actually was part of overall downtown bus facilities master plan. And through that process, we certainly knew, just from the age of Go Raleigh Station, that it needed to be reconstructed. It has been used heavily over the years. We have about 7,000 boardings a day and about 6,000 alightings. So a very, very busy station in a small confined area. So as early as 2013, we started that process, and with working with our designers, our consultant team, and certainly with the general public, and finding out what the needs and what types of technology may be needed as we move forward with a new station. Pulling all of that planning effort together, we were able to begin construction, as I said earlier, this year in February. So certainly we think the Go Raleigh Station will certainly help economic development. Not only will it be an aesthetic boost, but certainly it allows us to plan for future growth of transit within the city of Raleigh. That's a reality. Raleigh is growing and changing, and so must the transit network. This station will allow us to do that. We're also making some much needed improvements to our courtyard area, which is going to enhance that area adjacent to local businesses. So whenever you have this type of, whether it's a streetscape or a Go Raleigh Station project, those projects make a much more comfortable environment and do overall spur economic development. So Go Raleigh Station has been constructed in order to meet our immediate and some of our longer term goals. This facility will provide expansion areas not only for our buses, but certainly for our pedestrians as well, as we bring more and more people into downtown Raleigh. As we look out 10, 20 years and beyond, then certainly we'll have to think about growth even beyond Go Raleigh Station. But this is a tremendous and very exciting first step looking for that growth. So Go Raleigh Station has actually been funded by the Federal Transit Administration and also a large contribution by the City of Raleigh. The Federal Transit Administration has funded about 55% of this project, and the City of Raleigh the remaining 45%. Certainly a partnership, and we appreciate everybody's participation and Raleigh City Council's commitment to make sure that Go Raleigh and its patrons are going to have some quality facilities as we move forward.
When we return, we'll tell you about the City of Raleigh's other capital improvement projects.
Posting isn't private. Beware what you share.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Welcome back to Under Construction, a show about City of Raleigh capital improvement projects. On today's show, we told you about the ongoing renovation of Go Raleigh Station downtown. Here's what's going on with some of the city's other capital improvement projects. Construction is continuing on improvements to Sandy Forks Road in North Raleigh. The project includes widening and repaving Sandy Forks Road and adding curb and gutter. There's also sustainable or environmentally friendly features, including bicycle lanes and sidewalks, energy-efficient LED streetlights, and stormwater treatment devices. Sandy Forks Road is the city's first green roads project designed to further protect the environment. The construction is scheduled to be complete in the summer 2017. The project's $7.1 million construction cost is being funded by a transportation bond approved by Raleigh voters in 2013. Construction is scheduled to be complete this summer on the Thomas G. Crowder Woodland Center at Lake Johnson Park. The 5,000 square foot center will have program and class space, a unique multi-purpose deck for nature education and community functions, and 2 large galleries with nature displays and exhibits. The Lake Johnson Woodland Center site is located off Jaguar Drive, adjacent to the Lake Johnson Pool and behind Athens Drive High School. The facility is named in honor of the late councilmember Thomas Crowder, who represented the Lake Johnson area on the city council. Funding for the $2.3 million Woodland Center was approved by Raleigh voters in a 2007 bond issue. 2 pedestrian plazas downtown have reopened to the public, but both have a new look. Exchange Plaza and Market Plaza are located in the 200 block of Fayetteville Street and are used by pedestrians to connect between Fayetteville Street and Wilmington Street. The city of Raleigh redesigned the 2 plazas to create more flexible, modern new spaces. The $1.2 million in improvements include new concrete paving, benches and seat walls, updated plantings, improved site lighting, shade structures, and screen enclosures. That completes this edition of Under Construction Capital Improvements. To learn more about the City of Raleigh's capital improvement projects, contact the city's Public Affairs Department at 919-996-3100 or visit the city's website at www.raleighNC.gov. The next edition of Under Construction airs in August. I look forward to seeing you then. I'm your host, John Boyette, and thanks for watching.